Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Court Couture, and today we are going to do a little something different. Today's video is sponsored by Family Trust Credit Union of York County, so thank you guys so much for sponsoring this video. Today we're going to talk about 5 financial tips for young adults. But first things first, I really want to give them a huge shout out. Becoming a member of Family Trust Credit Union was super seamless, super easy. If anyone is looking to become a member of a federal credit union, if you reside, work, worship, or go to school in the York County area, and that's Rock Hill, South Carolina, or any of those surrounding areas within York County, definitely check them out. You can speak with a representative by simply giving them a call. If you like more information, you can definitely email me at info@courtxcouture.com and I will definitely send your information their way. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so tip number 1, know where your money is going. It's as simple as that. Just understand where your expenses are being spent most, and so that you can analyze if you're spending too much on your favorite hobby, or if you're actually prioritizing, paying bills that need to be paid first, rather than just doing things for fun. Tip number 2, and this is my absolute favorite tip. Your education or your financial education is on you, sis. It's on you. And that is such a true statement. No one is going to give you a handout. No one is going to say like, hey, receive this free resource. You may come across this from time to time with someone offering this online, maybe an ad or something, but you're not going to come across that as often as you should. So it is definitely up to you to go out and find those resources, and they are everywhere. One of my favorite is the Millennial Money. This is a blog that you can subscribe to. It's free. And they also have a lot of financial educators that are part of this blog, and you can listen to their podcasts, receive any financial tips. Another one of my favorites is the Daily Skim. Daily Skim is also a blog that you can subscribe to, and you can get daily updates. It comes at every day. I absolutely love it. Like I said, most people won't provide you with these resources, so just to get a daily skim of something really puts you in the know of things that you may not come across if you weren't paying attention to it. So definitely recommend you checking out those 2 resources. Like I said, there are tons more. If you know of any, please leave them down in the description box below and let me know. It's definitely beneficial to connect with other, peers or friends that have these financial resources, or may know someone that does as well. So that is tip number 2. Also, going along with tip number 2, make sure that you have your 3 to 5 long-term goals. So, in 3 to 5 years, I want to have X amount saved, or I want to have this goal accomplished. Make sure you're setting yourself accountable to set those goals, even with short-term goals. So next month, I want to make sure that I open this account. As I mentioned, I just became a member with Family Trust Credit Union. One of my goals for 2020 was actually to organize my expenses, or organize my financial budget as a whole. And in order to do that, I wanted to open a separate account so that I could keep things, certain things in certain accounts, so that I could visually see, what's being spent where. Tip number 3 is to know your net worth. Your net worth is the difference between your assets and your debt. And it's very important to track this over time so that you can see improvement. So, last month I had XYZ. This month I now have this. So seeing that small improvement over time really will give you that encouragement or that motivation to keep going and to, reach that next goal. So if you're seeing improvement over time, just keep going. Tip number 4 is to add financial apps to your mobile device. With Family Trust Credit Union, they do have an online banking experience, which I absolutely love. I love to access my banking information on my mobile device while I'm ongoing, just in case I need to do a double quick before I go in and make any expenses or anything. Also, I know a lot of online banking apps gives you the ability to go in and change your settings if you want to receive text messages, if you make a transaction or anything. That is very beneficial because you're really visualizing your spending in real time. If you're someone like me who loves to, use cards rather than keep cash on you, that's a really good feature so that you know, hey, I only have XYZ now. I don't need to spend over my budget. So if you're getting your balance as you swipe your card, you can then see, where you need to stop spending. And my final tip is to tax properly. But you really want to make sure that you are keeping up with your taxes or any of your W-2 forms that you get, throughout the year, making sure that you're following those appropriately so that you can find them, when it's time to file your taxes later on. Okay guys, that wraps up the video. Those are all of my tips. I really hope that you guys took something from at least one of them. If so, let me know down in the comment section below. If you have any tips that you want me to know about, let me know as well. Just because there's so many out there, so many other podcasts, so many professionals out there that, are really willing to give advice to young adults when it comes to financial planning. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on my next upload. Bye.